All right. Day 14 done. Actually did this one yesterday, but I got distracted and I didn't actually record the video. So it's another sample. I'm helping TA for a music production class, and they're using Logic, which is not what I use. I use mostly Pro Tools. All the other previous sample stuff I've done is like actually chopping it up and editing it and like moving stuff around to make it work. But obviously for the class, like for an entry level thing, that's not really like an easy thing to learn, like how to edit fast that way. So I was using the drum machine designer in Logic and like cutting up samples and importing it that way and making it work so I could teach the class. So I was doing this yesterday, kind of like to figure it out. So here we go. Oh my goodness, it didn't play where I wanted it to play. So this is Plastic Love by Maria Takeuchi, another kind of like Japanese pop similar to the other one I did. This one, honestly, I wish I had more time to do like more stuff. It took me so long, to figure out how to use this drum machine designer, and Logic's kind of annoying. It's not really like Pro Tools. You can't really like do globals or edit globals. Like every time I wanted to edit something, I'd have to do it every single time on every single sample. I just couldn't like make a sweeping edit for everything. So I spent a lot of time troubleshooting the frickin' software. I didn't have time to, or didn't have as much time as I wanted to like cut up more stuff and make cooler things. So it's just kind of this motif for this guitar over and over. And then I use two different cuts, so you can hear this one is the vocal, and then I have another version of that doesn't have the vocal in it, just like from a different verse in the song. So yeah, pretty repetitive. But I learned how to use a new thing. I said the other day that I wanted to mess around with like using sampler plugins instead of just doing it manually. So I did that, so that's cool. So I learned something, but it was really annoying and I didn't like it, and I'm never going to do it again. I think every time I sample now, I'm just going to actually do it the way that I was doing before and cut it up and line it up that way. I also had to play this for real because I had it all like MIDI sequenced, so I had to play it on the keyboard to get everything to line up and time right, which also took forever. It took me like 20 minutes to finally get the take where I was like, okay, that's good, all the timing is good there. I suppose I could have like messed around and dragged the MIDI notes around, but I feel like that was going to be more tedious than just locking in and playing it in time. So that's what I did. And again, like harder than editing it and dragging stuff around the audio files, because then the timing is like right on the money, and then when I'm done, I'm done. I don't have to perform. Yep, that's it. I don't have much more to say. It's a pretty short one. Again, I spent most of the time on technical things and creative things, so I kind of talked about everything creative I did. All right, that's all. Thank you, and goodbye.